How do we know and understand that priorities are one of the most important and essentials that we have to incorporate into our everyday in order to ensure that we have a healthy way and perspective in our living? In this week's Torah portion of Parshat Eikev, the Torah explicitly says, Ki lo ala lechem levado yechyeh ha'adam, for it is not al halechem levado yechyeh ha'adam, for it is not through, via our parnasa, our welfare and our earnings that we should live our lives. Ki al kol motza pi Hashem yechyeh ha'adam. For it is by the way of God, for it is by embracing spirit, values, morals, ethics, the codes of the Torah, that we should live our lives. It was pointed out to me that the pasuk does not say, the verse does not say, Ki lo be lechem levado yechyeh ha'adam, that it is not with lechem, with bread, or with our earnings, our parnasa, our livelihood, because that's fine. A person has to be able to make a parnasa. A person has to be able to live healthily, productively, and even with a tremendous amount of comfort. There's nothing wrong with that. But what the Torah says, Ki lo al halechem levado yechyeh ha'adam, al halechem, don't let your earnings, your welfare, your parnasa, your livelihood and your wealth, don't let it become al halechem. Don't let it become the main issue of your life. Don't live via, through, and because of your earnings, but allow your earnings to be a part of what you earn and allow them to exhibit who you are by the way that you give, by the way that you are an example, to use those earnings properly for Pi Hashem, for the mouth of God. Just to quote you verbatim, a very interesting comment that Rav Mati Greenberg writes. He says, Adam ochel kedei lechyot, velo chai kedei le'echol. Man eats in order to live, but he doesn't live in order to eat. That is very, very important for us to understand the Seder, the order of our priorities. Yes, we have to earn our livelihood, and there's nothing wrong with us living in comfort. The Torah never advocates poverty. But don't allow that comfort to dictate who you are. Don't allow it to be al halechem levado yechyeh ha'adam. No, al pi Hashem. We understand that our priorities are our morals, our values, our ethics, with who we are, how we exhibit our behavior, the compassion, consideration that we show to our fellow man, and the devotion and allegiance that ultimately we demonstrate to spirituality, to the divinity of Hashem, and a purposeful existence. This is what the Torah teaches us in this week's Parsha. It is so important for us to incorporate and embrace as an essence to the way that we live. This is the Torah way, it is the Jewish way, and it always will remain the Gila way. Shabbat Shalom.